Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in the world listening, welcome. So glad to have you here for another episode of GPA or Grant Prep Academy. I am your host, Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $1 million in grants and grant funded opportunities. If you're not here with us live on the TikToks, look for us at Black Women in Grants. All lowercase letters, all one word, no numbers, no spaces, no kind of capitalization on any of the words, no exclamation points or symbols, etc. So here we are. This is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. So excited to be here with you to talk about grants for your Black woman-owned for-profit small business. So, we are gearing up to let TikTok get you in the room so that we can talk about you and your business. I'm going to give it a minute. I know it's a Sunday and y'all are probably multitasking like I am. I just poured myself a cup of chai, a dirty chai actually, and it's really good. So, I am bringing the drink, I'm bringing my notes, and I'm ready to help you find and apply for grants for your Black woman-owned for-profit small business. So come in, say hello, let me know that you can hear me. Let me know you see the picture on your screen. Just put hey in the chat if you're here. And welcome. I'm over on YouTube updating our private TikTok playlist. So every time I go live, and I've been live with you guys 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for over a year and a half. So y'all, we have officially crossed the 300 episode mark, okay? I have been teaching about grants, grant funded opportunities, how to find and apply for grants, whether it is a cash grant check in the mail, whether it is, what else? Scholarship to get into a business training and development program. Because some people need help fleshing out parts of their business plan, like your marketing, your sales. They need help putting together their funding model. And yeah, grants will ask about all of that. So depending on what you need, we can definitely dive into that. So really quick, if you're here with me right now and you're not multitasking, you're actually focused, you're ready to learn as a Black woman for-profit small business owner, tell me about your business in the chat really quickly. What is your business? What is the business that you want to win a grant for? You could see yourself winning a grant for. You want to learn about how to find a grant for. You want to learn how to apply for a grant for. And you want to see yourself, again, win that grant. What is that business? Talk to me in the chat. What business are you getting ready to start if it's a startup? What business have you already started if you've been out there doing your thing? Put it in the chat and tell me about it. This is one of the most frequently asked questions of small business grants. They want to know all about your business. So we have to start there. I want to hear what you would tell a grant if they said, tell us about your business. What is your business? Describe your business. What do you do in your business? So really quick in the chat, let's see who'll be the first to put that in the chat. Let's make this a contest of some sorts. Tell me about your business in the chat. What is the business that you currently have or will have up and running soon that you could use a grant for? If you had to answer that question on a small business grant application, which you do, what would you put? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to type. I know y'all are still coming in. But talk to me. This is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. So if you are indeed a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner, that means you got a business idea or a business that you're already running. What is that business? Put it in the chat. If you can hear me, put your business in the chat. What do you do? It could be your title. You can tell us a little bit more about your business. But this is what grants want to know. This is one of the frequently asked questions, and it starts building out what we call your grant application strategy. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So if you hear me, you've heard me repeat 5 times. Tell me about your business. Melissa, what's your business? Self TikToker, what's your business? Creations by Pam, what's your business? What do you guys do that you're looking for a grant for? Talk to me. Logistics? What type of logistics? Tell us more. Be specific. Act like we've never met, because we haven't. NEMT. I always forget what that means. Type that out. So y'all talk to me like I don't know you, because I don't. Talk to me like I'm about to grade your grant application, because did y'all know grants get graded? They do. But if I don't know what you do, child, I don't know how you gonna use my money, honey. So talk to me like I don't know nothing about what you do. So be very specific, okay? I don't know a lot of the tech terms and buzzwords in your industry, and neither will a grant reviewer. So if you've ever applied for a grant and wondered why you probably didn't get it, I can guarantee is if you're using initials or terms that if you're not in the industry, people won't know. That's why, boo. Just be real simple. It ain't hard. It's simple. And let us know. Okay, let's see. Jay, you've been here before, right? I remember your profile picture. Hey, girl. Owner of an online beauty supply, catering to professional technicians and estheticians. I love how specific that is, girl. I appreciate that. Sweet Callie Rose, a natural hair care and skincare brand. Cecilia, excuse me, owns a trucking company with 5 trucks. Congratulations, flatbeds. I don't know the difference in trucks and stuff. I just know that's some good sleep. My stepdad used to drive trucks, and that was just the best naps ever. Self TikTok says non-emergency. Yes, thank you, girl. My brain is literally just waking up. I took some NyQuil because my allergies are acting up. I took some. That was it. But I got this oil that I'm using that helps me relax. I use some Dr. Teal with a little melatonin in it. So I've been knocked out. So now I'm up drinking coffee. So y'all got to help my brain wake up. Because, shoot, I think I see a nap in my future. I'm just saying. So help me, help you, help yourself. Good morning. If you're new here, put new in the chat. Let me know this is your first time, and welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $1 million in grants and grant-funded opportunities. Creator of this page, and here and happy to answer your questions, okay? So, you gotta let me know the answers to my questions first. What do you do? It's 35 of y'all. Maybe 3 of y'all have answered that question, so the rest of y'all must be robots. Hey, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute to continue telling me what you do in your business, because that's gonna help me share what I need to share with you guys to help you out. Anyone here ever applied for a grant? Put yes in the chat. Jay says she applied for her first grant last week. Yay! Congratulations, girl. How do you feel? Let me know. Welcome, newbies. You are a caterer, want to open a restaurant. Got it. Okay, we got 3 people that's applied for a grant before. Anybody else? Holly offers professional tax software. Good job, Holly. I like that. I bet you it's what my tax guy uses because he's so professional. Excuse me, y'all. I will be coughing. I am okay. You applied on Hello Alice. Got it. Jay said to apply for her first grant, it felt good, very simple, but she's looking for more. Of course you are. You better be. But congratulations, because that's a feat that a lot of people have not gotten past yet. Most people are still sitting around collecting free information. They're buying lists of grants. They're trying to figure out how to apply for a grant. They're looking to find a grant. They don't know if they did it right. Ooh, child. Baby says no, would like to for funds for community sustainability forum. Got it. Yeah, grants can feel overwhelming, but if you have what we call a grant application strategy, you can still feel overwhelmed, but you got a process that you're following. I don't know about y'all, but I love a good checklist. Hey man, I'm a visual learner. So if you tell me step by step, you need to do this, check, this, check, this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm stuck. Let me go ask a question to get some coaching. That helps. Right. Did you join us in the mentorship yet, Jay? Because that's where I provide my step by step over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's on y'all's screen if you want to come join us. I've been asleep, y'all. People have been joining. One lady joined at 4:55 this morning and wanted to have a full conversation. Ma'am, I'm up, but I ain't up. You feel me? I was like up using the bathroom up, but not like, let's have a full conversation about grants up, you know? So I have a scholarship opportunity for somebody to come join us for $97 today. Good morning, Comatose. So there's Klarna, there's Afterpay, and there's Affirm. And there's a spot with your name on it in our scholarship fund. So it's over at blackwomeningrants.com. It is first come, first serve. And if we have more than one person that needs the scholarship, we can talk about it, okay? I was about to tell y'all something. Somebody's emailing me now that just joined before I went live. I invited her to come live with us. So I have to talk with her when we get off of here. You said, yes, these lives have helped me a lot. Yeah. So when you have a process that you're following going into these grants, it makes it easier for where to find grants, how to apply for them, and what to say on these applications to stand out and potentially win your first or next grant. And so I love a good checklist too. I'm actually about to join a coaching program. And I have sat and listened. She has 300 episodes on her podcast, just like I got 300 lives here with y'all. And I got like 40 more podcasts to listen to of my future coach. So some of you guys are joining me. You've been listening and you want to come join us in the mentorship. Come on, blackwomeningrants.com. Because that's what it's about. Having someone that can point you in the right direction, show you the way, give you a checklist, be like, avoid this pothole, don't do this, don't say this, and go here, go there. And that's what I love about what I do. I was on here with y'all yesterday for 2 whole hours. I mean, you would think I love this or something. I'm just saying. So, anybody else want to share what you do in your business? Before we move on to the next frequently asked question, let me know. Just put what you do in your business in the chat. Also, let me know if you've ever applied for a grant. Has anyone ever applied for a grant and you wonder, like, why didn't I get it? What did I do wrong? I wonder if I filled this out right. I wonder when they're going to get back to me. I wonder if I won. Why didn't I win again? And it's the whole cycle again. Can I do this? Does this work? Am I really eligible? Is this legit or a scam? Ooh, child, it's a lot. I'm overwhelmed. I just want to shut down. What if I can pay somebody to do this for me? Ooh, that's a lot. Has anyone had any of those thoughts? Let me know. So again, this is Black Women in Grants. It's for Black women, for-profit, small business owners who are seeking grants. You're ready to find and apply for funding for your business in the form of grants and grant-funded opportunities. But maybe you've been having certain thoughts about the process. You don't get it. You don't understand it. You might be new to it. Maybe you've tried it before and you're still like, what am I missing? Talk to me in the chat. Is that you? Put me in the chat if that's you. And welcome to all of our newbies. If you're new here, you can put new in the chat. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $1 million in grants and grant-funded opportunities. We have a mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's a year-long program, self-study, hand-holding, step-by-step. It's your checklist. It's your walkthrough for what we call the grant game, because grants are a game. And so as of this morning, we have 375 ladies playing the grant game and winning. 4 of our most recent winners have won a collective $205,710 playing this game, y'all. One of our winners, Ashley Rankin, she took 3 months to just apply for grants for a full 90 days. So over a 12-week time span, for 40 hours a week, every week, she just applied for grants nonstop. Treated it like it was a job, girl. She ended up applying to over $500,000 in grants. Then she started winning. So it was like every week for several weeks, she was sending me a new congratulations email. She sent me a screenshot of her first $10,000 payment. She got the L'Oreal Inclusive Beauty Grant for $10,000. And so she won out of 300 people. She was selected. So I thought that was super cool for, you to literally get paid for the attention that you put into applying for these grants. Ain't that cool? Can anybody see themselves winning on a larger level? Let me know. Do you think winning a grant is possible for you? You do? Melissa does. Welcome. Is this Melissa Michelle, who I was just having a conversation with on Facebook? Hey, girl. Welcome. Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Black Women in Grants. I know you just joined us in the mentorship as well. It's a couple of y'all emailing me, and I'm like, I gotta email them when I get off here, because I cannot multitask, child. You don't want that. So, it's only one person that thinks that they can win? I need to know. Okay, so winning grants start with your mindset. That's believing you can do it. That's not just having the faith to do it, but like, I'm going to have the faith. I remember one of our clients in my other, I have a coach certification training program for my other company. That's where we initially started winning grants. And she saw me on Facebook Live when I used to go live on Facebook. And she said, I knew I wanted to join your program. This program was like $2,000. She said, I just closed my eyes and hit submit on your website. I just had to that was me walking by faith. And I'm like, I'm glad you knew where to point the mouse, So sometimes that's what it takes. It goes beyond just wanting to do something, sitting and learning about it and having a notebook full of notes, versus taking action, blind clicking, and just jumping in and activating that faith. That's what it takes with grants. It's okay to want a grant, need a grant, but it's also okay to take the next step to apply for that grant, to start looking for the grants, to make sure that you're matching with the grants that fit your business. So it's a mindset. You got to believe, though, that you can win it. It is literally no point in trying to apply for something that you like, we'll see. I don't know. Let me cross my eyes, my fingers, and my toes and just, yes. And it's also not okay to apply not believe you can get it and just do it one time and then declare that it doesn't work, because that ain't it either, sis. I remember, so I received over $100,000 to go to school, get my first degree. And one of the last scholarships I won right before my graduation, I had applied twice already. And one of the people on the review board of the grant emailed me, and she's like, listen, I know you've already applied, right? You think you're not getting it. You think we don't see you, but we do. Can you please just submit it one more time? She was like, you know, that insider insight. She's like, listen, please apply one more time. So that meant she's in the room when they're having these conversations. They already kind of knew who they wanted to select. So I put that application in. Won, of course. And one of the cards I drive today came as a graduation gift thanks to that last scholarship that I had to apply for more than once. So it's not that you're not good enough, or your application wasn't good enough, or you did something wrong necessarily. It could just be you didn't get it this time, but it's okay and it's safe to apply again. But again, that's mindset. So if you don't even believe that you can win it, don't apply. Don't waste your time or the grant's time or trying to take up somebody else's spot who believes they can get it and do. Because somebody gonna win. It might as well be you. Ooh, y'all heard them bars? So this is for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. No, I do not help you apply. I teach you how to apply, and then I'm here if you got questions. As a Black woman, for-profit, small business owner, finding and applying for and standing out on your grant application for your small business. What other questions can I answer for those of you here with us who have questions about this process? Let me know. You can also let me know what type of business you have and what you do in the chat. You know, that business that you're looking for a grant for. That one. You can let me know if you've ever tried applying for a grant before and if you got it or if you got denied. Now, some people have applied and got denied and gave up. Some people have applied and won, and it's been a minute in between winnings, right? Good morning. Some people have never applied at all. Which one are you? Have you applied, put applied, never applied, put never applied, or you can put not yet? Or have you won, put won, but it's been a minute since you won? Let me know. Those are like our 3 categories so far. Essence has applied. Sleek says not yet. Lovely says not yet. So the not yet. Why have you not applied yet? What's like that basic, simple, real reason behind that? Was it like, I didn't know where to start? It looks overwhelming. I ain't really serious about it. What is that for you? For those that have applied, what happened? Did you get it? Did you get rejected? You can put rejected. We usually don't use that word, but you can just put the word rejected if you got rejected, quote unquote. It's never really a rejection. It's a not yet. It's a not this round. It's a let me go sharpen my application skills, tell a better story, talk more about my clients and their success and why a grant should really hop on board and give us the money and then reapply. That's what it really is. But we could say rejected. She said rejected for sure. Okay. You said looks overwhelming and mindset. Let's keep talking about the mindset, because even though you may have never applied, you may have applied, but you didn't get it this go round, it's not the end of the world. Someone always asks, can I apply for a grant more than once? The answer is usually yes. It also depends on the grant. So they will tell you if you can apply again in the same year. They'll tell you if you need to sit this next round out, work on your application and submit a better application next time. They'll tell you that if you got more than one business, whether or not you can apply for that same grant with a different business, and you want to make sure your grant application is better when you apply for the second time. Like, you literally do not want to send them the same grant application. They're like, nothing changed. And because nothing changed and she didn't get it last time with this same application, you don't want to set yourself up to be quote unquote rejected for a second time, right? So the goal is to enhance your grant application skills. It's to make it better. It's to look at what you submitted that did not get accepted this time and say, when you go back and you apply next time, here's what you gonna do. So that's the mindset. Mindset is preparing yourself for, like, I'm going to look for these grants because I know there's a grant for my business. I'm going to apply for this grant, and I'm going to accept the feedback of, if I do not win this round, what I can do to prepare myself to win next time, and go find other applications to apply to that my grant application skills are fit for, that I can win. So there are easy grants to win. Y'all want to know about the easiest grants to win, like a quick win? You can just get one under your belt. Put easy in the chat. You said you never applied. You started, but you didn't finish. Got it. Easy me, please. Okay. The easiest grants to find and win. Well, they may not be so easy to find. We got some secret connections in our mentorship. These are easiest for me because I've done it 25 times successfully. Y'all ready? They're called business incubators or business accelerators. Have y'all ever heard of those? Business incubators or business accelerators. There's another level called business fellowships. Have y'all ever heard these words? Put yes or no. No? Okay. No? Okay. So they are business training and development programs. They're usually not based on your business type per se, unless you find one catered specifically to your business type. They are, how do I say this? Okay, so incubators are for startup businesses. Anybody in the startup? Let's work with y'all first. Startup. So that means your business is still an idea. It's on a piece of paper somewhere. It might be in your baputa, as my little niece used to call computers back in the day. I still think that's the cutest thing, so I'm going to say it like she said that. But, yeah. Is that you? Put startup in the chat if that's you. Startup. Again, your business is still an idea, but you can see yourself getting it out there and getting some grants for it eventually. Put startup in the chat. If you're in the startup phase of your business, that also means that you need help. You need coaching. You need to flesh out your ideas. You need to get yourself to where you're so close to launching that winning a grant could, put you to where you need to be to finally get out there and start charging for it. That's a startup. Yeah, inventions count if it's not currently available for purchase, if you haven't put it out there. So let me give you a little bit more information about startups. If you're in the prototype phase, meaning you're working out the kinks, you're researching your audience, you are testing the waters, you are in the beta phase of, let me see and make sure this works. Let me see who's going to be my buyers. Let me determine how much I'm going to charge for this product or service. Let me put together my branding and my website and my social media pages. All of that is startup. So startups are perfect for incubators. Incubators, hold on. Excuse me. They come with a scholarship to get into most of these programs. You can find a lot of good incubator programs. And I only share the ones that I've done. But if you have a new baby business idea and you really could use some coaching around it, meaning someone caring enough about you to sit with you for 30 minutes to an hour and just drill your brain with questions about this baby business. What is it? Who will you help? How much will you charge? How will you market? How will you make money? When will you get started? How much money do you need? There's coaching programs designed to help you get that idea out of your head. That's an incubator to help you bring that idea to life, okay? You can get a scholarship to cover your tuition for these incubators. Put got it if you got it. If you understand what an incubator program is. The scholarships fall under grant-funded opportunities. So while it may not be a grant check in the mail, in your business bank account, it is supporting your education. It is supporting the idea that you have in your head that you can't stop talking about. It's walking you through the process of getting help, getting support for launching that idea into the marketplace. That's an incubator. You can go to Google right now, type in the word incubator, and find a list. Now, I can't vouch for any other incubators other than the ones that I've gone through. I've gone through 25 of them over the last year and a half for this business you see before you today, helping Black women find and apply for grants. Now, every incubator is not created different. It's not created different. It's not created equal. Every incubator is not good, and it's not a good fit for you and your business. So you got to find one that matches you. The reason I share that as well is because out of the 25, I picked my top 6 favorites. And I share how to get into those programs, apply for their scholarships, and tell them I sent you. It's all a part of our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. There's links in the program right now in your welcome packet. For those of you who just joined us in the mentorship today, you can click that link. Go apply for those scholarships. Get accepted. One you can do today, right away. And it's going to open up a whole new world for you, whether you're just starting or whether you're a startup. So that's the best way to, number one, when you join us in our mentorship, because it's only $97, you're going to more than 10x your investment just by going to get accepted into another free program that covers your tuition, comes with coaches, mentors, and trainers. And no, I'm not in those programs. I'm in them, but I'm not coaching for them. I'm not one of the trainers there. I've been invited, but I don't really want to do that. So they are available for you, though, in a whole new network of people, access to additional resources, and help with fleshing out your business plan to get it ready for market. That's Startup Plus. Let's talk about Started. Put Started in the chat if you've started your business. Let me know. There's only 2 phases, okay? Startup is phase 1. Phase 2 is Started. Started means that you fleshed out all of the minute details. You got the idea out of your head. You put it on a piece of paper. It's off of your paper. It is printed. It is in action. You're working it. You may have a staff working it. You've literally written the vision and made it plain like the Bible tells us in Habakkuk 2:2. So, is it out there? Are you making money? Regardless of if you have like a brick and mortar or it's online only, or you do both. Maybe you do pop-ups. Maybe you're mobile. It can be all virtual like me. Maybe you host events as well. Like, it can be anything, but you're out there and people are paying you money for your product or your service. The invention has been invented. It is ready. People know you for it. They know it's your idea. They come to you for it and they literally pay you money. Put Started if you started your business. It is 23 people on here. I see 3 answers. I wonder what the other 20 people doing right now. Let me see. If you're new here, put new in the chat. Hey, newbie. So this conversation is very engaging. I ain't here just to talk my head off, talk for my health. I'm here to actually help Black women, for-profit, small business owners find and apply for funding in a way that's going to help you stand out on those applications. And right now we're talking about the quickest win you can have in the grant space. And it's with grant funded opportunities called scholarships. And you win these scholarships for your Black woman-owned for-profit small business through these programs called incubators for startups and accelerator programs for those of you who have started. So accelerator programs mean that now that you've launched your business, you've put it out there and people have paid you, you got testimonials, whether they're written, they're video, maybe they're audio. I've done an audio testimonial from my coach not too long ago. But people are willing to sing your praise for having done business with you, bought your product or your service, how well it works, how cool it was to work with you, etc. Grants love to hear that on video and things like that. So there's programs called accelerator programs that you can get scholarships to go through that will help you take your business idea from where you already have it as a business that has started to the next level. Maybe you want to grow. Maybe you want to start fleshing out your next 12, 24, 36 months plus. Like one grant funded opportunity I won, it was called a fellowship. And I'll tell y'all about that level in a minute, but it sponsored me to go through their program for 10 months. And we focus simply on me as the leader of my business. So that's like phase 3, if you will. So you got the startup phase, you got the started phase, and then there's the fellowship phase of developing yourself professionally and personally as a leader of your company. So right now we're talking about the started phase and the accelerator programs that you can go find. You can Google it, find a program, or I can personally refer you and be your recommendation to the programs that I've joined, loved, and now highly recommend. And you can go in and literally give my name that I referred you. Those links to the 6 programs that I partnered with is over at blackwomeningrants.com in our mentorship program. It's in your welcome packet. You can literally click the link, go apply, get accepted to one today, have a quick win, get a 10x return on your $97 investment to come join us in the mentorship for a full year. And this is how you win starting out. Number 1, you're getting a scholarship to go through my mentorship program for a year for only $97. Number 2, you're going to go right away and apply for and win a scholarship to another program, which instantly 10x's your investment. And then number 3, that's your quick win. Your quick return on investment. You instantly expand your network. You instantly expand your access to resources and coaching and training and networking and accountability and getting poured into. And as you're looking for additional opportunities to win, they're embedded in all of these, y'all. We refer each other. Some of these future opportunities are going to also ask you, have you ever been in an incubator before? Have you ever been in another accelerator? And you can say, absolutely. I won right away the first time I applied. So that's the quickest win. Now, again, it's not a check in the mail per se, but let me tell you, one of the ones I partner with, they're funded by Office Depot and Office Max. I don't know if y'all knew, corporations, associations, and organizations are one of the biggest funders of these grants and grant funded opportunities. So like I said, while it's not a check in the mail right away, they have sent that check to somebody. Somebody created these programs. These programs are waiting on you, especially as minorities. They're waiting on Black women to come in and apply for a spot that's already been paid for. You didn't have to go find the funding. You didn't have to go try to apply for the funding for yourself. And you didn't have to worry about winning or getting quote unquote rejected or not accepted that round. You can simply go and apply for a scholarship to go through this training because your spot has already been paid for. Soak in all the knowledge and the wisdom. And then the more you look around in these programs, they have grants embedded in them. So this program, particularly sponsored by Office Depot and Office Max, I've number 1 won a couple $1,000s so far just from being affiliated and participating in the program. So they sent me $900 worth of office decor. So I got a new desk, a new chair. Can anybody use that? Let's start there. That's the basics of like working from home. Anybody need a new desk, new chair? Put me in the chat if that's you. They sent a new filing cabinet. They sent journals and sticky notes and pens and markers and highlighters. It was just a glorious time, okay? $900 worth of furniture. Then I won again a $500 shopping spree to Office Depot, Office Max, anywhere online or anywhere, in my area where the stores were, and I'm in Atlanta. So I rode around the city to multiple locations, jamming out on that $500, okay? That went real quick. And so it was very helpful to have that type of support from a program that I got a scholarship to go through. Can anybody use an extra, little boost in? I don't know about y'all, but I'm addicted to office supplies. So I bought like a new business book bag. I'm buying pens and paper. You got ink. You got one of our stores has a clearance section. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. I got new water bottles, a new umbrella, honey. I don't even really use it, but it's here. I got a space heater for my office. Actually, more than one because they had a good sale. We made it do what it do. We really stretched that money. Okay. So any little boost could help. And it helps that you start out winning. And then when you find out there are more opportunities to win, they have like a small business pitch competition. They got that going on right now in one of these programs you can get in for free. And you just pitch your business. And they have like $10,000 in prizes and cash that they're giving away. So anyway, I said all of that because those are the quickest ways to quote unquote quick win your way through grants. And as you build up your confidence from winning, number one, your scholarship from joining us over at blackwomeningrants.com. Come join us for a year. Number two, go ahead and click our partner links to get in these programs for free under a scholarship, whether it's an incubator or an accelerator. And you'll know if it's a good fit for you when you click the links and read what the programs are about. And then apply to the ones whose applications are open right now. I know one is open right now and another had 50 spots they were looking to fill this week. And again, it's all free. So that's the quickest win. That way, if you've been in the mindset of this looks overwhelming, it feels overwhelming, I love to think about what's the quickest, easiest thing I can do right now to make me a little bit motivated, give me a little bit of a boost of energy, inspire me that I can do this. And that's to go win an easy opportunity. Why not? That's my thing. I'm thinking of it like there is a spot that's been paid for me and I haven't claimed it yet. And I ain't gonna let nobody else claim it for me. Let me go over here and apply real quick and get in and get surrounded by other women who are building their businesses. And we all got this for free? Somebody paid for this for us? Okay. What questions can I answer for you about business incubators for startups, business accelerators for those of you who have started, getting a scholarship to come join us in the Grant Game mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, and getting your instant link to your first win that's so quick and so easy through our partnered business incubators and business accelerators. Oh, I was supposed to tell y'all about business fellowships. So I did a fellowship. They're based in Washington, D.C., but this was all virtual. So I loved it because I didn't have to leave my home. And so fellowship is like phase 3 that a lot of people are not quite ready for. It's where you kind of put your business to the side of you as you also develop as a leader of your business. So maybe you're ready to hire your first team member, but you're nervous about being a leader or being over somebody's salary and benefits and telling them what they can and can't do and approving time off and writing their job descriptions and SOPs. And they're like, calm down. Let us help you. So I got a scholarship to go through a training like that. And, that's like the next level before you launch out big time, and fly solo. Good morning, Busy. What questions can I answer for those of you who have been hanging out with us and you have questions about the easiest types of grants to win or grant funded opportunities through scholarships? Come in and join us in the mentorship program. Which do you need, incubator or accelerator? So let me ask that. Based on what I've shared so far, which one do you think you need? Do you think you need the incubator because you're still in the startup phase of building out your prototype and testing your business idea? Do you think you need an accelerator to help you launch further the business that you've already launched and made money from? Which of those two do you need? It's either one or the other. So I take it it's an incubator if you think you need both. And I had to humble myself because I have grown a six-figure business for my first business. We're in the multi-six figures now, and I love it. But starting this business with Black Women in Grants, I was starting from scratch a year and a half ago. So I had to humble myself, go learn, sit at the feet of other coaches and teachers and world-class trainers and get poured into. I had to do some masterminding sessions with some colleagues who could really drill my brain, ask me questions about how I wanted to help you guys best. I sat and wrote a book going through these programs, and the book is over at blackwomeningrants.com if you want to get your hands on that. It's also a part of our mentorship program. We use it as our core curriculum, and it's where I just sat and poured out my heart with everything I know about finding and winning what we call debt-free, non-traditional funding in the form of grants and grant-funded opportunities. And so that's what I share with you and over 375 ladies in our program right now over at blackwomeningrants.com. We turn 1 year old this month. It's so exciting. So I've been here with you guys live on TikTok 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern for the last year and a half. I was just updating our replay playlist because you get a copy of all of these TikTok episodes in the mentorship, and we're on like episode 300. I'm so excited. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself. And so I love to see the growth of me saying yes, of me sitting still, getting help with that startup idea, and then moving it to a process and a program that I've launched and that people are now a part of. And we got so many success stories. I love telling the stories about Raven DuVernay, the Black female farmer up in Baltimore. And she has really sat with the information that I share with you guys in the program as far as storytelling. And she has now won $100,710 with her first application using what I teach you. So it's so exciting. She's just one lady. I can go on and on about our winners. But let's talk about you. What questions can I answer for you guys? Busy says, what's the average time of the replays? I'm usually on here with you guys for like an hour. So it's our TikTok replays. I used to stay on here so much longer in the beginning. So when you go through the playlist, because I know you're in our mentorship, start at episode 1. See how we started. See how the fear in my eyes of, oh my goodness, am I going to make it? Turned into a twinkle and a sparkle of like, I think I found my people. And so every episode is a different length of time. It just depends on how much time you got to sit and watch it. Or I know Ashley said she would do like 15 minutes a day. That's like an hour and a half a week. So if you think about it, I'm on here 3 times a week, a minimum of an hour. So that's at least 3 hours right there, right? Every week. So yeah, it just depends. And when you're on here with us live, it makes the time feel shorter. But the people who can't make it, they go watch the replay. So whether you're cooking or cleaning or walking or driving, showering, on a toilet, you can be listening to some replays, getting some notes and knowledge, because I have really taken my time to break down what we call the grant game and teaching y'all how to play it. What other questions do you have that I can answer for you? And again, the mentorship is over at blackwomeningrants.com. I have one scholarship. I just checked. It's one scholarship available for the $97 to come and join us. And there's Klarna, there's Afterpay, and there's Affirm. So if you need a payment arrangement on that $97, that is perfectly fine. Those options, they're there for you. I think I'm waking up, y'all. There's coffee kicking in. I'm stretching and moving around. You're welcome. So I'm happy to answer any other questions you guys have if you put them in the chat. Anything about what we've been talking about as a Black woman, for-profit small business owner who is interested in finding and applying for grants. You're seeking funding for your business. You want to win and you want to start the easiest way to where it's not overwhelming. You don't want to shut down. You ain't trying to look for somebody to hire to do it for you. You got the faith and the mindset and the belief that you can do it. And you have the confidence of knowing that there is a grant available for your business. What questions can I answer for you guys? Are there any questions? Are y'all there? Y'all listening? Y'all taking notes? Talk to me. Now, I love engagement, and you asking a question is the best way that I can help you. But I don't know what you need help with if you don't say nothing. So take a minute if you got a question, or we can even bring someone on the live to get some live coaching if you guys would like. But I want to know what's one thing that you want help with or need help with as well. Good morning, Lisa Noble. How are you? One of our Grant Game mentees as well. Busy says it's going to a different website. When I put it in, it's blackwomeningrants.com is the site. Is there a certain language to grant writing? Well, grant writing is for nonprofits. We apply to grants, just a simple application process versus submitting a proposal and all this stuff you have to do with nonprofits. So we're in the for-profit space, and because of that, our application process is so much simpler than you would think, where you have to write an essay or do a video pitch essay or do both for one grant. And so, yeah, there is a certain language. There's SEO or keywords or magic language, I've heard it called, that grants are looking for. And we break that down in our 3-part storytelling class in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. And I teach you from a $50,000 level because that, what am I trying to say? There's a grant for $50,000. Hello, Bam. How are you? Welcome back. And so there's a grant for $50,000 open and available right now to Black women, for-profit, small business owners. And every grant that's legit, that's really well thought out, that has a legal page, etc., because there's a certain way that grants are required to be set up according to the United States law and making it official. So that's why you have like the official rules that break down everything. And this particular $50,000 grant that's currently open, they had 14 pages in their official rules. And so I read through all of them, all that legalese and legal talk and legal that covers them, but also reveals how to best win their grant. So they gave the secret keywords. Say this, do this when you talk to us, when you tell us your story, when you get on video, when you write your essay. These are the words we're looking for. We want to hear your passion. We want to hear why you do what you do and why we should give you the money. They really broke down who they were looking for to win this grant, so that when you told your story, you were literally speaking their language. You were using the words they told you in the terms and conditions. Just like, y'all ever heard of that little resume trick where people take the job description and they copy and paste it into their resume so that the computers will pick up on it, but they hide it in plain sight. So it might be white writing versus black. It's kind of like that. That's why I say grants are a game, because you got to know how to play this game. And if you don't know where to look for the rules, if you don't sit and take your time going through these rules, because I teach y'all how to do that so that you don't spaz out or get bored or be like, I don't want to do this. This is too much, you know. I do that work for you for these bigger opportunities. And I share what they're saying and break it down in very basic terms that you can understand, especially if you're new to grants, or you've never applied, or if you've applied and you're overwhelmed with the process, thinking of shutting down, don't want to do it no more. Or if you've won a grant, but like if you were on with our live yesterday, I was talking to 2 former grant winners. They won back in the day though. And things have changed. And that's what we're talking about, how grants have changed even since the times of COVID when they were really big and the money was flowing. And now competition is stiff. So you got to switch up what we call your grant application strategy. And you got to really dive into what these grants tell you they're looking for. You can't go in trying to change their rules and, well, I'm going to do it like this. And, if they say give us 750 words or less, don't do 751, babes. If they say talk for 2 minutes, talk for 1 minute and 59 seconds and hit end on that video, because that's what they're looking for. Can you follow the rules? They're testing you out as a brand ambassador because, again, these are from companies, other brands, larger corporations or organizations. So not only are they looking for a quote-unquote secret language, they're looking for if your brand is a good fit for helping them to speak that language. So, yeah, I did a 3-part storytelling class. It's called Compelling Storytelling That Gets Grant Checks Written and Wins Grants. And so when I shared those tips, Raven DuVernay, the Black woman farmer up in Baltimore, she applied one of the tips. She went from getting rejected because she said, I had been applying for funding, nothing was working, it wasn't going through. She applied that one storytelling tip at that $50,000 level that I teach you in the mentorship, and she won her first $100,710. And a picture of her check is over at blackwomenandgrants.com. She sent it to me and I put it on the website. So the mentorship program over at blackwomenandgrants.com is the place to be if you're like, well, what is the secret language? Where do I start? How do I start building out my small business grant application resume, if you will? We call it a strategy, meaning you come in with a plan and a playbook, an action plan on what steps to take every single day to start applying for, finding, winning these grants in a way that's going to let you stand out in the application. You're not trying to be like anybody else that's applying for that same type of funding. And so again, this is the mentorship for those of you who are like, I need you to hold my hand and do it. Well, we got 14 videos, 6 audios, 1 ebook, tons of funding, bonuses. Okay. I give you a list of grants totaling over $1.2 million in funding that you can click the link, read about, see if you qualify for it, and then follow their application process when they open their applications. One thing I know for sure is that women who apply for a small business grant using our customized grant-winning grant application strategy, or GAS, G-A-S, they're better equipped for the grant application process, or GAP. There's a gap in between you winning and you not winning. We help you fill in that gap by helping your application stand out and by making sure your business is really better positioned to win more grants. The most important thing I want to do is help you to save yourself time when you're applying for grants, making sure you're applying for the right grants. Like we talked about startup grants. We talked about if you started a business, you need what's called a growth grant. But more importantly, if you're looking to get started and win easy, you need to start with those scholarships for the business training and development programs for the funding that's already been awarded and they're waiting on you to come apply, and how you can click the links in your welcome packet in the mentorship and start winning those grants right away. 10x your investment to join the mentorship for a whole year with me in this independent study course and get some hand holding, because a lot of y'all say y'all need that. But you want to see exactly which grants you should apply for and which ones you're actually eligible for. You're not going to be eligible for every grant. You're not going to win every grant you apply to. No grant is guaranteed. Some grants require multiple applications, meaning you have to apply more than once to win. I shared with y'all my story about that. But for the most part, the applications that we get to submit are for Black women, for-profit, small business owners. As long as you're over the age of 18 and you own at least 51% of your business, and your business is located in the United States, and you have a strong desire to fund your small business, and also create it from the impact level of, I want to take some of the funds I win, or when the grant helps me reach a certain level, I would love to reach back and give back to my community, helping to make it a better place. So that's what it's all about. What other questions can I answer for you? Let me know. I'm happy to help. blackwomenandgrants.com. is the place to be. I have one scholarship open there to get into the program for only $97 for a full year. So it's one-time payment, year-long access. There's Klarna, there's Afterpay, and there's Affirm to come join us. And I'm happy to answer any questions. If you're overclaiming this scholarship, let me know so I can get on that page with you and make sure that I let you into the learning portal right away. Again, the website is blackwomenandgrants.com. And this mentorship is for you if you've had limited experience confidently finding and applying for and winning money from organizations, associations, and corporations and financial institutions. These are the people behind the checks that we win because we're in the for-profit space. And if you're eager to use your business and the mission you have to start or grow your business to help other people on a deeper level, as I just mentioned, called your social impact, this is the right space for you. But also, it could be for you if you have some experience winning grants, but you're looking for like a refresher to see what you need to update and do differently now that things are shifting in the grant space and you want to stand out more in the competition. It's going to show you what areas you can strengthen and grow in as a small business grant applicant so that you can keep that winning streak going, regardless of how long it's been since your last win, okay? What other questions do you guys have? Let me know. I know we started talking about the mindset of winning grants, and I just want you to be in this mind frame. You can become a small business grant winner and take the first step towards that dream you have of where you're like, you know what? I can really see myself winning a couple $100, a couple $1,000, $10,000, tens of thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions. A lot of you guys have a grant goal. That's what we call your grant goal. That money amount, that number that you see with the dollar sign and the commas and the decimal point on the check, that's your grant goal. That's the amount you could see yourself winning, and it's possible. You just need to take the first step. And so by joining the Grant Game Mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com, you're going to begin to understand how to build out that strategy to help you get there $1 at a time. Okay, so I teach you how to take what you've already been doing, add a little bit more gas to it. That's why we call it your grant application strategy, or your gas, and then proceed to win in this process where you're standing out on your applications and you're finding grants that are a great fit for you. So that's why it's not okay to just buy like a list of grants and go randomly apply. And now you got to cross your eyes, your fingers, and your toes, hoping you win. But you need to personalize your strategy going in. You need to know how to play the game and then tailor your answers on your essays, your video pitches. By the way, I give you a template of what to say on the video pitches. So if you're like, I'm not good on video, I don't know what to say, I'm not a good storyteller, I don't know what to leave out, I don't know how much is too much, I got you, boo. There's a template for 30-second, 60-second, 90-second, and 2-minute long video pitches that some grants ask for. And they'll coddle you to say, oh, it doesn't have to be professionally, blah, blah, blah. No, we submit really good videos that win us grants. So we take it serious enough. And I learned to do this when I won second place in a grant. That meant one person beat me because her video was better. So I took those techniques and I applied it. And now I had one grant that followed me, chased me down for how I did my videos, that caught their attention so much that they wanted my face as the brand of the videos. So I share that with you because there is a way to stand out. And most of this you cannot figure out on your own unless you got some years to invest like I've done. And if you're new here, we're meeting for the first time. Hey girl, I'm Dr. AJ Austin. I've won over $1 million in grants and grant funded opportunities in my personal and professional life. And so I know what it's like to have a grant goal. I know what it's like to want to build your business using the money that you could see yourself winning in the future. But you also have to have that mindset, the confidence. You got to know how to qualify yourself before you even start applying for these grants. And then you got to know how to pay yourself back from the time that it's going to take you to invest in applying for these opportunities. And the way you pay yourself back is winning the grants. So while no grant is guaranteed, what I can guarantee is if and when you apply with a strategy, knowing that when they ask this, here's what I say. Here's how to answer this question. Here's, how to look on video, what to say on video, how to put the keywords, the magic words, the SEO words, the secret language into my essays that helps me stand out in this application of other hundreds and thousands of people who are applying for this same funding. So you want to know exactly what you need to fix in what you're currently doing or what you're currently not doing in your grant search, all the way up to submitting your first grant application. And you can learn these skills before you even apply for your first or next grant. You can learn them as you're applying as well. Hey, Tia, welcome. So the program itself is only 24 hours, meaning this time tomorrow, yep, you can be done. Okay, take it serious, and it's possible. And then your next step would be to match up with the grants that we send you. It's in your welcome packet. You just click the link. It's going to say click here for grants to apply to, and it's going to take you to a list of grants that have been vetted for women small business owners so that you can know exactly how to find, where to find, and how to apply for those small business grants that are specifically for Black women-owned for-profit small businesses. And you can do all of this before you even complete all of the course curriculum. Even if you've tried and applied and been quote-unquote denied before, even if you're a total beginner, this is the first time you heard the word grants today because you were scrolling TikTok and you're like, let me stop and see what they're talking about. Even if you really feel like you don't know where to start or what your small business grant research could really help you do, or if you're like the OGs, the original grantees is what we call them, and you won a grant before, but like I mentioned, it's been some time in between wins, the mentorship addresses all of that. So what I love about the work that we get to do is that you'll learn how to evaluate your own process. So if you've never started searching, if you've never won before yet, if you won but it's been a minute in between time, you get to learn how to identify exactly what you need to change or update or upgrade to help you find and apply for and win these small business grants. What questions can I answer for you guys before I go? I was just kind of hopping on, sharing with you guys a little bit about what I know about the grant game. But I want you to be able to find a step-by-step walkthrough of the grant game plan. And that it all starts with covering your grant application strategy, which starts with your mindset, even up to your daily schedule, what you're working on every day. And you need all of this in place in order to win your first or next grant, including getting double your investment of time, of money. You want to be able to multiply, again, that return on investment. So the Grant Game Mentorship, I mentioned it includes videos and audios and ebook and pre-recorded interview chats with our grant winners who have collectively won over $220,710 as of their last reportings to me about 3 days ago. There's a transformation that's coming to those of you who have just joined us. And those of you who are coming aboard, we got a scholarship with your name on it today. So go to blackwomeningrants.com, because once you join the mentorship, you're going to improve your small business grant application skills. You're going to develop your small business grant application storytelling skills. That's key. That goes into that secret language. You're going to learn how to craft your small business grant application essay writing skills, because I show you my essays that I've written and they've written me checks in exchange for that. You're going to learn how to enhance your small business application video essay or small business pitch competition skills, because I put the essay video templates in the grant game. I share with you my video essays. I also share with you videos of me pitching my business and winning money. And I share with you step by step how to follow the leader. So if you're really interested in finding and securing your ideal small business grant or winning a scholarship to those incubators, those accelerator programs, those are grant funded opportunities that are currently available and waiting on you right now today to go apply and claim your spot over at blackwomeningrants.com. And embedded in these other opportunities that we didn't get a chance to talk about are the small business pitch competitions, the contests, the giveaways, the bursaries, the partnerships, you name it. it's one out there with your name on it. I've won it all, and I share specific details to the ones that I've won over at blackwomenandgrants.com, starting with our Finding Funding ebook, which is where I walk you step by step through how I've been able to do this and how you can do it too. It's a lot of other really fun bonuses in the program, but you got to go over and check it out. And if the button for the scholarship does not work, I don't know what to tell you. So you don't want to miss the scholarship opportunity that's available right now. Any final questions before we go? blackwomenandgrants.com is the site. It is first come, first serve. We do have a limit, and we're almost at our max, y'all. I'm so excited about that. I set a goal of the number of women that I want to help, Black women, for-profit, small business owners, and we are so close to that goal. So I'm letting you know that the opportunity is on the table today to come join us for only $97, one-time payment, year-long access, and getting grants delivered to you, plus little live hand-holding, if you will, when you join me here on TikTok, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm here with you 3 times a week. I've been here since May of last year. And y'all here, I'm here. We all here together. So blackwomenandgrants.com is the place to be. What other questions can I answer for you guys before I go? Are all hearts and minds clear? Put clear if you good. You got what you need. You got what you came for. You got no other questions. If you have a question, you can put that question in the chat. Melissa's clear. Melissa, I'm about to send you a message on Facebook about your book. And or ... Suspicion. Any other questions? Somebody else, let me know if you're clear and we can wrap it up. I just want to make sure you get your questions answered if you have them. If you've joined us over at blackwomenandgrants.com and claimed your scholarship, congratulations and welcome to the Grants Game. Kimberly, if you're still here with us, let me know that you got your email I sent earlier. I think you joined us right before the live. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think you came right before the live. But that's all I got, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Until we meet again, my friends, you guys have a phenomenal rest of your day. Make sure you follow this page and turn your notifications on so that TikTok will know when we go live to send you an exclusive invite to come join the conversation. You can also meet me over at blackwomenandgrants.com to claim that scholarship spot today. And I'll see y'all soon. blackwomenandgrants.com. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless. Bye, future grant winners.